Hey guys, what's up? StereoDragonGravity here with another deck profile. As requested, we have a Percival deck profile, Gold Paladins Liberators. Just so you know, there are some cards in here from BT16 version E. I know this is late, but you know, better late than never. And I'm not sure what I want to build yet, Glare or Core. I think Glare is a slightly better card, but Core is also supposed to be really fun. And I'm not sure which I want to build yet, so yeah. But as requested, here's Percival, and did take this to locals, and it did pretty well, I think. You could tweak some choice options here, I might in the future, but yeah. So let's go ahead into the lineup. Of course, my starter is from BT16 because it's I think it's one of the best for Gold Paladin Legion right now. It is Flaming Passion Liberator, Guido, Forerunner. When you ride over him, he can move to a rearguard circle, of course, and Act, put this into your soul. If your Vanguard is in Legion, look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, search for up to 1 card with Liberator in its card name, and from among them, and call it to an open rearguard and shuffle your deck. So, very, very good card. Hopes you get advantage, as well as, say, if you use Percival's deck, Percival's skill, my apologies, Percival's skill multiple times, or Aglovales, and you shuffle you put a bunch of triggers on the bottom and you want to shuffle those back, you can with him. And that's why I bought him. So he's just a good starter, and we'll put him to the side for now. Going into grade 3s, I run 4 Blusih Flame Liberator Percival. Get the camera focus on that. There we go. So, his skill is Legion, Oath Liberator, Aglovale, Legion. When this unit performs Legion, look up to top 4 cards of your deck, search for up to 1 Liberator from among them, and call it to rearguard, and put the rest on the bottom in any order. As well as when this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gains 2k until end of that battle. So, very good card. He's there to get you advantage. That's why I mainly use him. Early, mid-game, or just to shuffle back those triggers, you know. He's there to help you get your field for free, basically. So, say you draw a bunch of heal triggers early game, you guard with them, and then you ride him, shuffle your heal triggers back, and Spirit Call your field, which helps. So you get, it's an honest +1 and shuffle back triggers. So advantage of Legion. So I like him a lot. He's good. Next, grade 3s, I run 2 Sanctuary Monarch Alfred. He's good. Running 2 Link Jokers is good. I've had some crazy fun combos with him and Blaster Blade, but he's there. He's just one of your game finishers. If you don't know what he does, Counter Blast 3, Soul Blast 2, put all your rear guards and block cards on top of your deck in any order. Look up to 5 cards from the top of your deck, search up to 5 cards with Liberator in its card name, and from among them, call them to separate rearguard, and put the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. This ability cannot be used for the rest of that turn. As well as Celeste skill, he gains 1k for each rearguard on the field. So, very good card. You can make some very crazy fun combos with him. So, and he's there, because. Then, my other grade 3, I run 2 Zenith. If you don't know his ability, because I've never featured him on this channel, let's say Limit Break 4, Counter Blast 1, card with Liberator in its name. If this, choose 1 of your grade 2 or less rear guards and put them on the bottom of your deck. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost to do look at the top card of your deck, search out for 1 Gold Paladin from among them, and call them to an open rear guard. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck, and that unit gains 10k until end of turn. So it's a very good card. It basically gives you a 4th attack, which can be game finishing with your opponent. So that's good. It's a good card. So basically this deck's all about getting advantage and then pushing for game with high numbers, or yeah, whatever, you know. Oh, and I didn't say his ultimate break ability. That's ultimate break 5 or limit break 5. When your Blaster Blade Liberator is placed on rearguard from deck, this unit gains 10k and a crit. I've had some funny combos where I'll get a Spear Call Aglovale, search top 3, get another Aglovale, search top 3, get a Zoram, put in Soul, search top 3, oh, put down a Blaster Blade, gain 10k and a crit. Yeah, like a boss. It's fun. But it doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen, so it's fun. That's my grade 3 lineup. We've spent too much time on the grade 3 lineup, so let's move on. Grade 2s, of course, since it's my Legion mate, or my Legion, I run 4 Aglovale. Aglovale's skill is counterblast 1 when this unit is placed on rearguard. If you have a Vanguard with Liberator in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, look up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, search up to 1 card with Liberator in its card name from among them, call it to an open rearguard, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So, yeah, he's a good card. He also helps you get advantage, so you don't really want to drop your hand to call your field unless you have to. You want to use Aglovale and Percival to get your hand. Get your field. So, very good card. And then I run 4 Blaster Blade Liberator. He's there to help unflip damage and kill unwanted rearguards like Silent Tom or Blasted Arc Revenger, because they're rivals. They have to retire each other. So, he's good. He's there. Help gain more advantage by making your opponent lose an intercept for free or something, or help unflip damage for a Monarch. So, because if you use multiple Aglovales or Zenith, or if you want to use Monarch more than once, Blaster Blade Liberator, and another card that I'll show in a minute. Next, I run 3 Liberator of Royalty Fallen, 12k attacker if you have a Liberator Vanguard. So very good. Got the sweet new art. Yeah, sweet new art. Very cool. So let's move on. Get these out of the way. Grade 1s. Let's start. I run 4 Liberator Sentinels. I wasn't running this quintet. I made a trade for it because I want all Liberator Sentinels, because you do have to Spear Call Liberator a lot in this deck, and I'd rather not Spear Call anything. So if it comes to worst, I can have this as a booster if I have to, but I'd rather, because it did happen. I had a regular Gold Bottom Perf Guard, now Liberator, in here because I don't have all of them yet. Thankfully I could since it's choose up to 1, you can choose to put them all on the bottom. At least that's my understanding of it. So, and I didn't want to Spear Call my heal triggers or my one perfect guard because it's not a Liberator. But these are all Liberators, so they work. So I run 3 Perfs and a Quintet for now. Quintet's fine. Don't know if I'll run it in the future, but for now it works. So definitely 4 Liberator Sentinels. You want them. Let's see. Next, we have 4 Liberator Balin. This guy combos with Blaster Blade Liberator. When Blaster Blade is called on the field, if he's on the field, you unflip 1 damage, I believe. No, when Blaster Blade is called to rearguard, if he's on rearguard, you unflip 1 damage. So he helps you get those damage and flips. And I only run him because I have Monarch and other things that do counterblast. If I wasn't running Monarch, I might not run him, probably, but he's still good. You can make some combos happen. So, yeah. Now, the rest of my grade 1s are weird, but I just felt like I wanted all of these options for me. This is where you can change it up to what you want. I run 2 Mayring Liberator Bruno. When your Gold Paladin is placed on rearguard from deck, if you have a Vanguard with Liberator in its card name, it gains 3k. So he's your 10k plus booster. He can be fun to use. Use Monarch's skill, give him plus 15k. Next, I run 2 Fast Chase Liberator Josephus. When this unit is placed on rearguard, so he'll blast 1 Liberator and draw a card. I think you have to have a Liberator Vanguard too. Yeah, you do. But he's there just to help fill your hand. Only 2 because I run Monarch, but I felt like I wanted a way to get an extra card if I needed it, if my hand was low. So I do have to Spirit Call it, but I'm Spirit Calling a lot. So I'll see it at least once per match. Maybe not per game, but match, and that just helped me refill my hand. I just felt like I needed it. And then 2 Physical Force Liberator Zoran, your second chance guy. When he's Spirit Called, if you have a Gold Paladin Vanguard, move him with Liberator, of course. You move him to Soul and check top 3 for another Liberator Spirit Call. So he also helps refill your Soul from Monarch because he's Counter Blast 3, Soul Blast 2, and Fast Chase Liberator here, Soul Blast. So yeah, that's why I'm running it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna change it yet, but it worked, and for now, yeah, it's gonna stay this way. You know. So, last but not least, because every deck needs this, every deck needs triggers, I'm running 8 Liberator critical triggers. Because crits are good. I want to bombard my opponent with crits, because crits are good. And since you're shuffling them back, they're fine. It's fine. Then 4 draw for the bunnies, the bunny draw. Because if your field gets retired, you will need to use, and you don't have a way to Spirit Call. Having a hand helps. As well as I want a hand to guard with. I usually like, my playstyle is usually, I like to have a field and a huge hand. So if I can Spirit Call my field and then hit all these draw triggers, my opponent's gonna be sad. That's why. And of course 4 heal, because healing is great, shuffling these back with Legion is great. So 4 heal. So that's it for Percival, my Percival deck profile. Hope you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to know when new videos come out. Thanks for watching. Till next flick, peace out.